Hello and welcome back to Meta Monday. It's been a while since we finished our Earth Aggro grind series, but today I really want to give this deck another shot. Welcome back to Earth, everyone. Man, so happy I can say that again. It's been a while with Earth. When we finished the grind series, I was kind of burned out with Earth, didn't really want to play it anymore, and now I got inspired again by one of the latest Cup Games videos with Dangy, who won a tournament with Earth, and I was like, let's give this a shot. It's perfect for Meta Monday, and I got inspired to do some changes, and you know it, most of the time when you do some changes, you really want to try it out, and that's why I want to go through the deck real quick to see what we changed. First thing, we changed, we added a third gaff. I wasn't so convinced about the card anymore, but it's the beater, it does damage, and there should be 3. So we have 3 of those, 3 of the DD assailants, because it's like one of the best cards in the deck. It's pretty hard to deal with it for the opponent, that's why we play 3. We have a 1 Kaiku. I'm not sure if we had 2 before, but we have 1 now. We got the staples, we got 3 Gigantes. I added a rat again because I wanted to go back to to a more simple Earth Aggro version without the spies, without the Grand Mark, and the rat. Rat is pretty good to like fuel the graveyard and everything. And some of you guys also told me that we didn't have like enough Earths for like 3 Gigantes, and that's why I added the rats again. I'm not sure right now if I like it more than the Gravekeeper Spy version, but I was like, just having Spy, except like for the Grand Mark, which we don't run anymore, like to get it knocked, to get rid of it, it's cool, and I really like that. I really like that theory, but we could also just play Mystic Swordsman level 2. So I'm not sure right now, but we play 2 rats. Lily Exiled Force level 2, that's the monsters. I think it's more monsters than before, but not sure right now. We got Pod and Grace, pretty standard everything. I added 1 Smashing Ground and 1 Mind Control to the main. Instead of 3 Compulse, we have those. I like the variety, and I like to play around more around Royal Decree. Royal Decree destroys us, so I really wanted to give Mind Control in the main a shot because it's good against Chaos monsters, it's good against flip monsters, it's just good to make the way free, and to have some pushes, and Smashing Ground is just a staple in this card. That's why we have this kind of removal trinity, let's call it that. We have Call, of course. We got all pretty standard here with the 3 Dust Tornadoes and a full 3 Trap Dust Shoot package. You really need that card in the deck to make the way free and to see what the opponent has. Like I said before, I don't like the card so much. I don't like the playstyle, but in this deck you need it. I also changed some stuff in the side deck. I removed the Cyberjar because I think now it's not the best for this deck. Instead I added a Morphing Jar number 2 against Reasoning Gate because it's an Earth and it's like even better. It doesn't help Reasoning Gate so much like Cyberjar does eventually. That's why I wanted to try this here. One of the biggest changes also, which I forgot to mention, is that we cut Torrential and Mirror Force from the main deck. I saw that at Dangy's deck, he didn't play it, and I was like, actually, he's right. Like, these are very good cards, but we just want to have aggression and don't want to get behind or don't want to get in a situation where we have to need to use like Torrential. Of course, like after siding, these get better because we know what we're playing against, but Mirrorforce can be dead pretty long against like Chaos, and I think like a Mind Control could be better to win actually game 1. So that's why these are in the side. I added an Ashura Priest also against Control because our Control matchup is just so bad and I wanted to have more. That's why we have 1 Ashura Priest, 3 Wangus, and 1 Book of Moon. Also playing around Decree, kind of, and one deck that plays Decrees the most is like Control. So we have 1 book. Against Burn, we have Amazoness Archer or against Burn and Aggro, we have Cypher Soldier. I added 2 again. I think it's just great, and with the reds it's even better. So these come in against burn. We have also, like, for the aggro matchup, the Mirror Force, one Saku, and against Turbo we have our Morphing Jar. This one will never come out, I think. Ceasefire, just good. Also good against burn, to burn the opponent. And I saw this at Dangi and I was like, man, that's smart. Just a second Mystic Swordsman level 2 against those flip monsters. And this is a surprise factor because the opponent thinks, okay, he's out of the way, cool, now comes the second one, why not? Let's give this a shot, and guys, this is the deck. Let's hop right into some matches, so see you at the first duel. Man, it feels so good to play Earth in the record without any, like, pressure. So cool. So playing against Trash 1. Fun. Oh, we have a fan. Awesome. Just such a terrific feeling. Well, turn 1, I think you wanna... It's been a while with Earth, to be honest. Should we play Gaff first or Assailant? We have a Dust Tornado against, like, a Snatch. That's why I think Assailant is the play. Let's set Dust Tornado and pass the turn. I don't want to set Compulse also because we have the Mind Control to maybe deal with a sad monster. And I don't want to overextend. Alright, that's fine. There goes the Compulse. I think in this situation, Tribe has to go. We are too low with the resources to manage it. There's the Storm. Glad I didn't set the Compulse. It's not, like, usual to like, see a Storm that early, but seems like we made the right decision. Experienced player. We're at 512 now, not really grinding at the moment. Let's duo. So already in a pretty simplified game state. Solemn. Okay. Okay. Well, this could be over pretty quick. Let's attack with Gaff. Man, it's so fun to play Earth again. Awesome. So opponents at 1200. Looks like any warrior build maybe. Or maybe warrior. Let's see. Any monster, please. Okay, kind of. Yeah, let's knock. Next turn, Gav can attack again. This mind control could be pretty huge. So, turn 2 on the Gav. Hot, pretty good. Pretty good. So, hopefully they set a monster because they feel maybe safe. Breaker, that's a pity. That is unfortunate. Unfortunately, we have the information for the opponent that we run mind control in the main. But let's see. Breaker of our own. Not bad. Not bad. So we can go over their breaker. And maybe they don't have Snatch or anything. Okay. Hard to beat that. That's for sure. That is for sure. Let's see. Did I say I'm trash in the beginning and not I'm trash? Sorry, I'm trash. Didn't want to not call you trash, so I'm trash. Welcome to the video, maybe. Always when, like, a fan plays against us, I don't really care how the game is turning out because it's just cool to see yourself in a video. I remember that from, like, Cup. I played against him once with Earth against his skill drain deck, and I remember that was so cool. I watched it like 5 times, I think. Okay, so 3 back rows. One of them should be maybe a Solemn. We will definitely use Breaker's effect for this one. Usually I take the first one, but in this case, it's dead. I was just like, why don't they chain it? Do I want to keep the warrior lady or the gaff? I think we will attack with the gaff. Or like we summon gaff first. Maybe they have a torrential, but they run Moth and Donzaluk. Moth is out of the way. Let's attack with gaff first. Because I want to keep the warrior lady to have an out against something. Saku. Alright, that's fine. So it was pretty clear that like both or one of them will die. So I'm glad we still have the warrior lady. Now assailant just hopefully does the job. Damn. GG. We beat Trinity. Not bad, not bad. So looks like there was a moth. This could be again like some weird, or for me weird, like warrior control build. I really want to have the ciphers. I think Mirror Force is good. I think we don't need the mind control. But I like the Nox. Going second, we can cut all of the dust shoots. Doesn't look like turbo. So let's bring in the Saku. Should we get out level 2? I think the Nox are enough, maybe. I think it's fine. Do we have too much monsters? I think so. Let's cut the level 2. I like the mind control. I want to test it. Let's bring in torrential. Maybe they side more aggressively. Then we are happy to have the torrential. Turn 1, okay. Got the exiled force with a Gigantes. 1 set, T set, alrighty. DD Assailant. They have a Dust Shoot. Interesting. Well, Dust Shoot is not bad against Earth. Way better than against like Warriors, so let's see. I think they get rid of maybe Exiled Force or DD Assailant. Gigantes. Okay, didn't think of that. What does it tell us? They don't care if we use Exiled Force, as it seems. But maybe they want to avoid like a follow-up play with the Gigantes, so I think we use Assailant and go in. Yeah, it's set Dawn. Yeah, I think that's an easy Dust Tornado. Pass the turn. Definitely don't need Torrential here. Especially because they know about it, so... Let's give them the thinky face. Nah, that's fine. Both are gone. Light is gone, which I kind of like. And I think, do we Dust Tornado here? Yeah, definitely. Okay, we hit the Solemn, not bad. Gaff coming right, perfect at the time. So Gaff doing damage, bunk on the head. And I think this is good for a Torrential, because Gaff is kind of dead. And I'm happy to trade with the Blade Knight, but I think we got the Smashing Ground. We can keep it. We can keep it. That's fine. Oh, it looks like they have a pretty monster-heavy hand. So I think that's Rat, Smashing Ground. We could also get into Lily, but we don't really need to. We would give them a light, so I want to keep this Smashing Ground, I think. We still got the Torrential. Let's use Smashing Ground. They know about it anyways. Alrighty, looking not bad. Like I said, seems like they have pretty many monsters in hand because they didn't really set anything. I hope the Smashing Ground play wasn't wrong, but having a red against an aggro deck is not the worst. Rhoda 4, Exiled Force, ED Warrior Lady. Okay. I think I don't want a Torrential here. The outcome is the same, just we keep the Torrential, so I imagine they will banish. Yeah. Okay, one set. Kaiku. We drawing pretty good. We just draw monsters, but we just need monsters right now, so summoning Kaiku. Alright. Go in my favorite card of all time with Celtic Guardian. There's the Mirror Force. That is fine. 1-for-1 Mirror Force is never the worst, and Kaiku is not the best against the Warrior. No Trinity piece. Resolved from both sides, I think. It's dawn, we have to torrential here. It's Blade Knight, we don't care. That's fine. 1600 Blade Knight, not really pressure. Okay, 2k Blade Knight, not really pressure. We got the Exiled Force, so it's still fine. I want to keep the torrential. Ring, alrighty. So, if they have a Solemn, I don't think they have a Solemn. I think this is just any, like, spell card or whatever. I was just thinking, like, if we have Ring and they attack because they have a Solemn, this would be bad, but let's see. Let's use Ring on the Blade Knight. Okay, perfect. Like I said, I think this is some kind of, I don't know. Just said it because we want to boost our Blade Knight. Okay. Rhoda's good. Let's go, I think, into Assailant. I think we don't have any other targets. Could go into Warrior Lady. Let's go into Assailant. Warrior Lady can be good in the future. So, let's see. Assailant coming down. Rufus is gone. It's a Saku, alrighty. What? That was a... Yeah, perfect. Okay. Goodie. NP, my friend, NP. So if they have a monster now, I think we will use Torrential. Okay, just set cards. That is fine. Dust Tornado. I think at this point, we want to get in with Exiled Force. Is this the play? I don't know. We have the Torrential. I want to try. It's a 2-turn clock, so Mirfos is gone, one Saku is gone. We got the Dust Tornado. For bigger threats, we have the Torrential. So let's see. One Dust Tornado from the opponent. That Exile Force has to... Okay, that's Torrential here. That was a misplay, I think. I don't know. I just wanted to do it. Okay, there's the Warrior Lady. The only thing we can do is try to go in. GG. GG's, I'm trash one. I think they... Well, I don't know if it's right to leave Donzaluk against Earth Aggro in the deck, but, well, it's kind of the things you want to use, right? But I like the performance. I even like the mind control in the deck and the main deck against Warriors. But yep, that was match number 1. Let's hop right into match number 2. Alrighty, match number 2 against Kj or K. I don't know. Good luck, have fun. I finally managed to get a second screen, and I feel like living in the future. So cool. So, Berserk Gorilla could be an Earth mirror force. An Earth mirror match. We don't really care. Haiku is pretty early, so we're glad if it gets like, if it's like the target for Dust Shoot. That's fine. Gaff would be searchable anyways, so I think I would have picked Kaiku too if I were them, but. So we have a pretty busted hand with the pot and the duo. So slamming the duo first. Um, yep. Abyss Soldier. And Storm. Okay, well. They know we just have the chainable. Should we play around Dust Shoot again? I don't think so. Let's slam the pot. What? Oh man. Well, we are, I wouldn't say we are lucky, but we are it's fine. Like now we can comfortably just attack or whatever. I think we will get DD Assailant and snatch the gorilla. We could get Gaff and get over it, but I think that's not the play. They have just one card left, so this is definitely pure aggression and just go in, play. So getting for 3,700. Set the compulse and pass the turn. Well, they get 1,000 back, but I think it's fine. Alrighty, yep, that's fine. Dust Tornado, not bad. I don't think we have to play like around Mirror Force or so. We have to compulse. We could also think about compulsing their monster, but I think it's fine if we just attack. Let's go in with the gorilla. Okay, oh, this is maybe a beast down kind of deck. Pretty cool. I'm not sure if it's out yet, but if you didn't watch my Beast Down control video, I will link it right here. So, Dust Tornado, the set one. It's a Saku, perfect. Another Dust Tornado, like to see it. So, this is not game, unfortunately. But what should we do? Let's go in. Alright, and set the Dust Tornado. Fortunately, the Storm is pretty kind of useless here, but it's fine. So they're at 1900. We don't care if they set a back row. This one seems to be like not live. Let's draw first. And play Dust Tornado. See what this is. It's a dead knock, alright. And compulse this monster and win. Easy. GG. So it looks like Beast Down, whatever. Abyss Soldier. Maybe a Water Engine. I think we want the Mirror Force and the Saku. We don't need the level 2. We don't need the Nox. And we don't need the Mind Control. The question is, do they play Warriors? That is the question. I think Torrential can be good. Book of Moon is not doing it. I think, yeah. Let's get in one Cypher Soldier. We don't have so much against a deck like this, but it's fine. I played against Earth Aggro with my Beast Down deck, and you realize it's a pretty hard matchup because they are just bigger than you. You are aggressive, but you're not like as big as them. So Should be fine. But we had a pretty good opening, so let's see. It's just fair to have Pot and Grace. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Dust shoot, I assume. Maybe decided it out, but I think... Let's see. We have Gigantes, we have Rats. This could be like any kind of beast monster. Maybe Rat. They discarded 2 Enraged Battle Oxes. Such a cool card. I think it would even be best... No, let's summon Rat. I think it won't survive long anyways, but let's try to get in. This could be another Rat, maybe. It's a Saku, okay. So let's set, should we summon Gigantes? I think we summon Gigantes in defense, to be honest. Yeah, why not? Okay. I think I will... Should we set something? We should set the Saku, maybe? Not more. If they want to get rid of it, it's fine. If they attack, we will, activate it. Mother Grizzly. Yep. This one will go. It looks like a... Ah, this is Beast. Beast also. Oh, maybe they don't know about the effect. Be my guest. Alright. So 400 for us. And... I'm sorry, opponent, but I think you didn't read Gigantes. Oh man. So, Mind Crush. Like to see it. Alright. Hopefully no Dust Shoot. Okay. I think Gaff is the best here. Unfortunately, the Dust Shoot is super dead. I would have sided it out against a deck like this, but we don't have enough to side out. We could have sided in like Wangoose or so, but I think... Yeah, let's summon Gaff. We could think about not attacking. And I think that's better. Let's keep it in attack mode and chill. Because I want to get rid of the back row first. Let's use Dust Tornado here. Torrential, that's a good hit. Okay, Smashing Ground. So we can start to be more aggressively. But I think we should wait. This one is bigger than like any of their monsters, I think. Let's wait. Maybe the Dust Shoot will be live soon, so... It's cool if I drink coffee, I can see what happens in the second screen. Not that it's like important, but... So now we have a Cypher Soldier. So we have a kind of a backup if Gaff dies. So I would say let's attack. Oh, it's a Cypher. Okay. So this is 3,800. So it's 1,500. Yeah. Should we play Smashing now? Yes, I think so. I do think so. Set our own Cypher Soldier and pass the turn. Man, it feels so good to play Earth again. I mean, it was my main deck for like a year or longer, so there goes the Gaff. So this was our first deck on the channel. Like, this is OG as hell, so yeah, this is weird. Everything's weird right now, but like the Cypher Soldier blocks the attack. I think we just chill. I think we are in a position where we can wait with the duo to have like good outcome. This looks like our deck, just with an Abyss Soldier. Are you the Construct? So I am the Construct now, the German guy. Damn, cool. I can just repeat myself. It's just so cool if people watching your stuff and recognize you. Awesome. Okay, doesn't look so good. Duo is doing absolutely nothing right now. But maybe they have some that dust shoots there. We have to use Tribe here. We got the call, so I think I want to use Tribe only on Bazoo. But Bazoo is small again next turn, but they can... Well, I can get to 1800, 1900. I think Abyss... And that's difficult. But the call is good here, so I think I want to use Tribe. Duo is dead anyways. Let's call Beast. Ring. Okay, that's fine. But I think we are kind of screwed here. Gav could like defend ourselves a little bit, but yeah, let's use call. On... I think Gigantes. Maybe they have a water monster? No, okay. Compulse. Okay, this could be good. I think. Let's do it. Let's put this to defense and set the Compulse. And next turn we can think about an attack. Ah, we shouldn't have set the Compulse. Oh, okay. Well, they use their Compulse, kind of. That's fine. It's a Gigantes we can special summon. So let's use Compulse on the Abyss Soldier. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Return action. Awesome. GG. Okay, going into game 3. Yeah, with the return, I think Morphing Jar number 2 could be good. Book of Moon is better than Dust Shoot here. Let's side in a Asura Priest, whatever. I think the rest is fine. Yeah, but I'd rather have these instead of like those Dust Shoots. They are dead most of the time anyways, and I think... Could think about level 2 against like Cypher Soldier. That's not it, right? We don't want the Kaiko. Let's side in one level 2 again. Come on. Let's try this. Let's try this. Okie dokie. So, Graceful. We could kind of trick them with the Rhoda. But I think we just set the Cypher. I think I wanna... Do I wanna keep the Graceful? Let's hold it. We are in a fine position with the Dust Tornado and the Cypher. MST, that's fine. Hopefully they don't have a duo. They have a Grace, so let's see. Serpent, alright. Oh yeah, with the Abyss Soldier. Love the deck, man. Shoutouts to Argentina. Okie dokie, so level 2 could be good here. Glad we waited with the grace, so let's get level 2. Unfortunately, we don't have any protection yet. We could also get like Exiled Force, maybe that would be safer here, but I think let's get level 2. Exiled Force could be good against a threat next turn, or like later. I think we go all in. Saku, alright. I want to attack with the Cypher anyways. If it's a Cypher, it's okay. This one... it's 1,000. I'm always, like, used to red. So another Grizzly coming down. Then we graze here. Hopefully we get something that's not Browntown. It's a Mirrorforce, pretty good. Ashura Priest can be very good here. They already had their, Serpent. So I think, let's get rid of Gaff. And the Storm. Well, we got the Breaker. I think we get rid of... or Ashura Priest. Let's get rid of Ashura Priest. I think Storm is too important here. So let's set the Mirror Force. Pass the turn. Hopefully they will summon out another monster. Yep, Serpent coming back to hand. Yeah, let's Mirror Force here. We don't want them to have a loop again or like to summon more Grizzlies. I know there's just one more in deck, but I think it's fine like that. Maybe we can have a use of the Storm, so just one card. Hopefully no Dust Shoot. Exiled Force. Good draw here. I think at this point we wanna Storm. Yeah, perfect. Do we wanna Exiled Force here? I don't think so. We just summon Assailant and get in with... damn. This is a Cypher Soldier. We can afford the damage. It's a Serpent, yeah, for sure. Kind of forgot about that. Okay. I kind of like the position. Wished myself this would have been a Torrential, so the Breaker would have been way better. But I think it's fine. They're pretty up on cards, brain control. So they attack with the Cypher Soldier. So this is 1650. Well, that is a pretty good removal. Let's see. We got the Exiled Force. We have Gigantes. We have the Breaker. Well, Mirror Force is gone. And I think we have to get rid of the Gorilla. We are too low. So let's use Exiled Force. Banish level 2. Summoning Gigantes. Let's see if they have a Torrential. Okay, hopefully no Saku. Okay. Hopefully this is a dead Dust Shoot, but I think they may have sided it out. Oh man. Well, if we survive, this Breaker is just too good. Maybe they have a Bazoo? Okay. That's fine. Glad we kept the Breaker. We get 1,000 back. We will summon Breaker. Use the effect, get our Gigantes back. It's so good if Mirror Force is out and you can just go in. We definitely attack with the Gigantes first. This will be the Serpent anyways, but if it's a Cypher Soldier, I'm happy to clear it, and they're at 2350, so wouldn't make that big of a difference. But that Serpent is putting in some work for sure. Okay, they didn't show anything like like, I'm so sure this is not torrential. Should we go for game here? I don't think so. Let's attack with Gigantes. Okay, it's a Cipher. It's a Cipher. Yeah, they get their Serpent back. We have the Book of Moon for like any emergency situations. Let's see. Looking good. I kind of wish they win. I don't know. I remember when I won against Cub, it was such a cool feeling to rewatch the duel, but what should we do? We want to win, so let's just attack. Let's just attack. This should be Serpent. Oh, it's another Cipher. Awesome. Awesome. Really nice guy. Welcome to the video. Um, KJ, I don't know. Um, Even a video. Cool. Awesome. Okay. What is better than a nice chat with a, like, fan? Can I call him fan? I don't know. But guys, I had so much fun playing Earth Aggro again. I really like the version without Grandmark. I was on Grandmark a pretty long time. But I think a deck like this really profits from normal summons, from the special summons with the Gigantes. I know we didn't play against like Turbo or so it was. Did we play against Turbo match one? I don't think so. Can't remember right now. And this will be like the real test, but it felt very fluid, very good, very consistent. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like this version more or like the version with like Spy and Grand Mark? I didn't see the benefit of a Grand Mark anymore. Like I really like the second level 2. Really like the idea. I was playing this before, like a year ago, but not long because I thought like, okay, it's searchable and do we need 2? But I really like the idea. Let me know also if you want to see more of Earth Aggro on Meta Monday. But as I said, this is a wrap here. This was Earth Aggro on Meta Monday. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs up. Construct is signing out. I wish you all a great week. See you next episode.